Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So let's take a look here at the triangle pattern, which is in my opinion still unfolding here on the ETH chart. Pretty much as expected so far, no change in scenario here. Told you before that it could be that we will come down even lower here in this with the last leg down of this wave D. If that still happens or not, I'm not sure. It could have been this one already here. The thing is, the lowest we would have been allowed to do anyway in this triangle pattern scenario would have been the low of the wave D, pretty much $1,700 US. So what do we have here? So overall, we have come down here with Ethereum all the way down to $1,700 in a wave 3 here in green with the brackets. I think we are still in the wave 4. Yeah, the reason for that is we had the opportunity, or we had the possibility that the wave 4 was already over here. That is still an alternative. Yeah, the alternative is that the wave 4 is already finished and we're already in an impulsive move down, like I actually expected for Bitcoin and Cardano. However, here Ethereum technically can still be in a triangle. And in the end, it doesn't really make a difference. It doesn't really make a difference. It would only make a difference in terms of if the wave 4 is already finished, we can probably assume that we go down straight away and will cut through the BD line here, depending on when the wave D will finish. The wave D could theoretically go down to $1,700. So, and as long as we are above $1,700, I would say that the triangle is probably still in play here. But what is very important as well, if we zoom into the lower level wave count, we can take a look at another confirmation level that the it will give us more clues. So let's go into that as well. But yeah, the possibility is that the wave 4 is already finished here, and that scenario would then be in an impulsive move down and would just probably cut through the BD line and get below $1,700 and then finish the overall Ethereum correction somewhere in the region in the region between 1,200 and $1,500 US. Yeah, that is sort of the area that I highlighted to you before. So we can actually put a target area here on the chart between $1,500 and $1,200. But I think we need a few more signals in place to understand which scenario is now exactly unfolding to be able to determine where exactly that area will be. But I see an area between, let's say, between the 200-week moving average down here at pretty much $1,200, a little lower, all the way up to $1,500. At the moment, though, it's still here not very clear if we have a triangle unfolding or an impulse to the downside. And at the moment, I still have it labeled as a triangle. As I said, the wave D, maybe it's already finished here with what I have indicated as the wave C in purple as well. Because a triangle pattern, the wave D here has a 3-wave move. It involves 3 waves. So we can label it like that and have then a D wave with 3 waves. That could, as I said, come down once more to $1,700 and would still be a valid triangle. All we cannot do in a triangle pattern is to go below $1,700. If we do that, then it is not a triangle anymore. Then we will probably be in an impulsive wave down already. At the moment, because of that significant swing low, I am going to label it here as the wave D low already. And what did I tell you? After the wave D low, we can expect a wave E high to the upside. What is that? The wave E is another 3-wave move, a zigzag pattern. And in a zigzag, we have 3 waves in the wave E. So that means, again, we have an A, B, C, something like that. A, B, C. Yeah, it could be the wave B is here finished. Doesn't need to be finished, but currently I assume the wave B is finished yet. And that allows us to calculate actually a target for that wave C, which would then also finish the wave E. And how can we do that? Well, we take the Fibonacci extension tool and we will calculate the length of the wave A, and the length of the wave A will also give us the target for the wave C, because the target for the wave C in a zigzag would be usually the 1.618 Fibonacci extension. Now, that is pretty much at $1,900.06. So we won't see a long wave E to the upside. So that is where in that region we would expect, that is one very valid price target for a wave E. Now to do that, the price would now, however, need to move up because if we have an A, B, C, in the wave C, you would want to see a move. Now in the wave C, it's a 5-wave move. This could have been the 1, 2, then we'd see a wave 3, 4, 5. That could really get to that wave E. Yeah, that is absolutely what I would currently still see as very likely. From here though, then we would go down and break out of the triangle to the downside. So that is actually currently here my primary scenario. Could very well be as well, because of the weakness of this current wave here, that we aren't going to see that and we go down straight away. And the reason I tell you that is because normally in a zigzag, what you do expect is that the wave C is less steep than the wave A. Now, what we can see here, this is the wave A, wave B. The wave C is already less steep, but I mean, it would take ages, you know, to complete. So we'll see. We'll see, but I think as soon as we get below the wave B low here at $1,784, then I think it is quite likely actually that this is not going to play out as a triangle, or we've seen the wave E top already. As you can see, in the end, it doesn't make a great difference if this is the triangle pattern now for the wave E, or if we're just already here in an impulsive wave down, and this might have been the wave, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and we're now in a 4th wave, and we'll then move down in a 5th wave. In the end, it doesn't make a great difference, because in both scenarios we would be ready to move down. Okay, so this is currently what I'm looking at here. However, until we break below $1,700 really, we could also be in a WXY pattern. This is what Bitcoin has done already, but because I think that Bitcoin has completed it already, I don't see the likelihood very high. If it is a WXY pattern, we would see something like this. WXY, yeah, but in this Y pattern as well, yeah, we could be in the Y pattern, but for that also the price would now need to move up. And I think the WXY pattern will become my primary expectation above $2,013. So if we break above 2013, then we will probably get to 2,260 all the way up to 2,600 in that range then, yeah. This would be the target for the wave Y, and in that case we would label it as an ABC within the Y wave, yeah. So we would have a wave A, a wave B, and a wave C. So these are the 3 scenarios, and it's all about probabilities. For me, the most likely one is here the unfolding as a triangle, because this wave C was not very high. Yeah, in contrast to many other cryptos where, for example, the wave, what I have currently labeled as wave C here, was much higher. So for example, ADA moved much higher, can't be a triangle. For Ethereum, it still is a triangle pattern. Therefore, the triangle is for me the most likely option. Second likely option, I think, for me, is the move down straight away, the impulse, because of the impulsive move that has come down here. Yeah, the third option for me is the WXY, but the WXY would only become likely for me above 2013 US dollars. So hopefully that made it clear. I explained here my key scenarios for the Ethereum price chart based on which support and resistance levels get broken. I think you should know now which scenario will become more likely. And yeah, imminently based on this, we can expect here a little bit more upside, a little bit, but then we would expect in the current primary scenario, the triangle, from roughly $1,900, we should see a move to the downside, an impulsive move down, which should get into the region between $1,200 and $1,500, which should then complete here the overall correction for Ethereum. So this is really also the last leg down that we are waiting for, from where we can then start to reverse back to the upside. Okay, and yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.